Good morning, profitable traders. Welcome to today's market color session, being the 2nd of July 2025. So good to have each and every one of you around for the market color session. If this is your first time joining in, you're very much welcome. We do this every day, Mondays to Friday, 8:30 a.m. and 2 p.m. daily, right? You're very much welcome, and please do not go anywhere. You can join us every day, except for public holidays, of course, and the weekends for the market color session. For this segment, I will be analyzing DXY, GBP USD, and EUR USD. Right after that, CJ will be coming up for his analysis on gold and the yen basket. My name is Cynthia, and I just thought to do a brief introduction for those who are just joining in for the first time. All right, I would like to kindly crave our indulgence to share the link to this market color session with everyone on our various social media platforms so that this can get to as many people as possible and they can get to participate in what we have ongoing here. While we're still doing that, we will just head straight to the chart for the analysis of today. I'm starting off with the DXY, as earlier said, on the monthly time frame, as seen right here. We're just seeing even further push to the downside. The most recent price action on the DXY, we're seeing further push all the way to the downside. The overall direction, of course, is bullish. But coming down here, we saw a sweep of this liquidity residing below, and then we're seeing even some push to the downside. On the weekly time frame also, we have seen price taking out this very low right here, and all we're seeing is some sell all the way to the downside. Now to the daily time frame, everything aligns. Fibbing this most recent swing from point A to point B, we most likely want to see price retracing at least into 61.8% fib level. And narrowing down to the 4-hour time frame, if I will be fibbing this most recent swing on the 4-hour time frame from point A rather to point B, we want to see price retracing again into either 78.6% fib level or 61.8% fib level. 78.6% fib level because there's another block residing right here, right? I'm calling out the price point where I'm interested in continuing the sell of the DXY. I want to see price retracing into 97.243, and once price buys all the way to this level, I'm willing to look out for my entry signatures and enter sell opportunities on the DXY. But for today and into the rest of the week, I'm looking out to catch this retracement all the way to this other block on the 4-hour time frame. And on the 1-hour time frame, I even saw something rather interesting. The classic box pattern for a buy on the 1-hour time frame. We can spot a shoulder right here, shoulder at 96.642, a sweep to the downside, a break to the upside. We saw price retracing into this very level, and we're seeing some push to the upside. And of course, if you remember, I said that I'm willing to buy all the way to this very other block on the 4-hour time frame, coinciding with 97.243 price point and 78.6% Fibonacci level, right? But on the lower time frame, if we can spot opportunities for the buy entry on the lower time frame, and for me, what I'll be looking out for is the box pattern strategy. On the 15-minute time frame, this has already taken place. Shoulder right here, sweep to the downside, break to the upside, price returned into this very shoulder, and we're seeing some push to the upside. If I see the classic box pattern forming on either the 15-minute time frame or the 5-minute time frame, I'll be willing to pull the trigger. Seeing that this has already left, I will be waiting for another opportunity to take the buy on the DXY. Down to GBP USD. GBP USD, starting off from the monthly time frame, we can see that the overall direction is actually bullish. We're coming right here on the most recent price action, We've seen price taking out this high at 1.34156 on the monthly time frame. We've seen some bullish move and a take out of this high. On the weekly time frame, I've seen right here, pretty much the same thing. It's pretty much the same thing. We're seeing some bullish move. We saw price disregarding this very box pattern right here, shoulder sweep, break. We're expecting price to react off this point when price threw it into this very level, but we didn't see that reaction, and we're seeing a box pattern failure and price buying all the way to the upside down to the daily time frame, fibbing this most recent swing from point A to point B. I want to see price retracing into 61.8% fib level, which coincides with a fair value gap right here. So this is my point of interest. I want to see price selling off into this very fair value gap, which coincides with 61.8% fib level. Calling out the exact price point, I'm interested in buying GBP USD once I see retracement into 1.358. Beg your pardon. I'm willing to take the buy once I see price retracing into 1.35428. Right, so down to the 4-hour time frame. What am I expecting to do today? On daily time frame, of course, that is long term. On the 4-hour time frame, I want to fib this most recent swing from point A to point B. And doing that, of course, a point of interest is 61.8% fib level right here. I want to, buy GBP USD once price retraces into 61.8% fib level. And once that happens, I am willing to look out for my various points of interest, entry signatures rather, and then I will be taking the buy on GBP USD. But for now, the sell is just a retracement into 61.8% fib level, which is some discount level. And of course, you're always willing to buy at discount. So I want to see price retracing into this very level. And once that happens, calling out the exact price point. Once price retraces into 1.3661, I'm willing to pull the trigger for a buy on GBP USD. Right. Now to the 1-hour time frame, seeing that we are interested in catching the retracement on GBP USD to our point of interest, we may be looking out for sell opportunities on GBP USD. And this, again, has already left us shoulder right here. Okay, not really. What is shoulder right here is a sweep to the upside. We want to see a break to the downside. And subsequently, we want to see price retracing into this very left shoulder at 1.37392. And once price does that, I'm willing to, take my sell on GBP USD. Pretty much the same thing on the 15 minutes time frame. This is a bit far though. Shoulder sweep, we've seen a break. Price has already done its thing right here. Price has returned into the very left shoulder at 1.37494, and we're seeing even some massive sell to the downside. Again, I will be waiting for another entry signature to print out, since this has already left me and has left us. Once I see another box pattern strategy printing out on the 15 minutes time frame, on the 5 minutes time frame, I'm willing to continue the sell on GBP USD. So my outlook for today is a sell. And once I see that printing out, I will be dropping the markup on our Telegram group, the Market Color Session Telegram group. If you're not, you should be there. That was how you got the link to join the session. Last on my list being Euro USD. On monthly time frame, pretty much overall direction is bullish, and we've seen a sweep of this very liquidity, and we're seeing, overall direction is bearish, I beg your pardon. This most recent price action, right, we've seen a sweep of this liquidity, and we've seen some push to the upside. Down to the weekly time frame. On the weekly time frame, we're even seeing more bullish moves. This most recent price action, we're seeing more bullish moves on the weekly time frame. Narrowing it down to the daily time frame, we can actually say that price is at a premium level, and at premium, we're willing to sell at premium. And of course, the sell is just going to be short term, fibbing this most recent swing from point A to point B. Right here, we want to see price retracing into 61.8% fib level. I'm calling out the exact price point at which we want to see price selling off into. I want to see price retracing into 1.1746. We want to see price selling off into this level. I'm willing to continue taking buy opportunities on Euro USD. For now, price is at a premium level, and at premium, all we're interested in doing is actually selling. And of course, the sell is just a retracement into a point of interest. Down to the 1 hour time frame. On 1 hour time frame, I have actually spotted the classic box pattern, and it looks like price has already gone to shoulder at 1.17997, sweep to the upside, break to the downside. Price is at this very level, and we're seeing some push to the downside. Let's see if we can find some entry for the sell on Euro USD on the 15 minutes time frame. Pretty much this has also left us. So all we will be doing is waiting for another opportunity to take a sell on Euro USD and GBP USD. Right about now, this will be the end of my own session. Please, if you have questions, this is a good place to type and to ask your questions, or if you have a different bias from what has been analyzed, please feel free to type in the chat box, and we will be looking at what you're seeing together. While we're doing that, registration for the ATM cash flow training is currently ongoing. Contact chat us up on 081 6099 5030, and we will be helping you with the registration process. Again, the number to text is 081 6099 5030, and we will be taking it from there. We have very limited slots available. This is your chance to, grab your own slot and secure your slots. If there are no questions, we'll be going on a very brief break. And CJ will be coming up for his analysis on gold and yen basket. Don't go anywhere. We will be back shortly.
Good morning, profitable traders. We hope you're comfortable. Sorry for the delay in the transition. We are back and we'll continue with the market color as we look at the following currencies. We're looking at gold against the dollar. We're looking at the yen basket, looking at GBP, JPY, and we'll be wrapping up this session with Euro, JPY. I'm CJ and I'm going to be taking you through the remaining parts of this market color. All right. So once again, good morning to you all. So let's proceed with the market color, and we'll be looking at gold against the dollar. Interestingly, gold has not just been moving to the direction that we initially analyzed. We're just seeing it move in random direction, and it's largely because of the current range in gold. You've seen that gold has created a very long range and price is not looking to move away from it anytime soon. So we're just waiting to see what is going to become of the market when it finally decides to move in the direction that we've analyzed so far. Now, into today's charts, we're looking at seeing gold rally a little to the upside. And let's start from the daily time frame, of course, which is where we usually like to start our analysis from. Right, so looking at the daily time frame, you would also see that on the daily time frame, gold is bearish. You can see structures have been broken, and then but on the weekly time frame, it's still bullish. But on the daily, you can see right here that's looking bearish. Even on the 4-hour time frame, you can see the bearishness on the 4-hour time frame. This structure was broken, price kept selling to the downside. However, as of yesterday, we saw gold make a surprising rally starting from Monday all through to yesterday. It made a surprising rally to the upside. Now we could be thinking about all the liquidity points that gold left off while it was selling. You could see all those liquidity points right here. These places are various points of liquidity. And then, of course, you can also cite this other block right here that gold could be trading to. Now, we can take this off, seeing that this other block has been mitigated and there is a new one. Right now, we're waiting to see what gold is going to do somewhere here. So it could be that gold is trying to rally all the way to this level before selling off again, because these are looking like juicy liquidity points for price to grab before selling. So we could look at the 1-hour time frame as well. Looking at the 1-hour time frame, you can see clearly here that gold has broken structure. The only thing that I would be looking forward to seeing right now is a decent retracement and then a continuation all the way to the upside. So this is what we are expecting to see, something like this, for gold to retrace here and then get all the way here before now selling again to the downside. So this is what we are expecting to see on gold. So let me take this away. So it's clear. Okay. All right, so this is what we're expecting to see on gold. So for now, I would want to see a good retracement and then a buy on gold. Let's measure this retracement from here. You will see that our retracement is still due for some move back to the downside. I'm looking at the following places as points of interest for gold. I'm looking at this level here on 50. I'm also looking at this level here on 61.8. These two levels are my points of interest for gold. And once gold has gotten to either of these two levels, then I'll be looking to take the trades to the upside, okay? All right, so let's also look at what we'll be expecting to see on the 15 minutes time frame. So on the 15 minutes time frame, we would be looking to see gold continuously sell to the downside, okay? We're expecting to see it rally a little to the downside before the continuation, except we see price breaking this level here. If you see price breaking this level, then you just know that gold is going to move a little to the upside. All right, if this level breaks, means that this our liquidity point, or this point of interest may not hold. So we're looking to see price return here or here, but if it breaks this level and continue trading above, then it's not going to hold. So I'm waiting to see price either break these two levels or break this one above, so that I'll start taking my trades. Now, for me on gold, I like to get as much risk to reward as possible. So when we're targeting, we're looking at around 100 pips and above. So for us to be able to achieve that, we need to be patient enough to see price get to good points of interest before taking the trade. So I wouldn't be surprised if I see price actually buying all the way from this level here instead of returning to either of these two levels. That is why I have these 2 points of interest. Now, like I said earlier, we're expecting gold to buy. However, I want to see it sell first into this level before buying. But if it doesn't sell into these levels, then we'll just keep buying it from where it's marked out around here. Okay, so I hope this analysis on gold is clear. Now let's move to the yen basket. Now the yen on its own, as an individual currency, has been stable for a while now. It has just stayed in the same place. If you look at it from the daily time frame, you see that the yen has stayed within one region for a while now. So you would also notice this. Let's make this a little more clear. You also notice this, that we're expecting a retracement, right? And price has gotten to like 78.6. We're expecting that continuation to the downside. We're looking to see it continuously sell to the downside. That is what we're expecting generally on the yen basket. Now, if you look at the 4-hour time frame, you'd also notice the same thing. The price returned here, and it's looking like it's going to continue selling to the downside afterwards, because we saw some consolidation here for a couple of days. You can see that we have almost equal highs, and then the lows kept getting higher. But then price is looking like it has consolidated enough around that region. Now, if we also look at the weekly time frame, you see that the points that we marked that we're expecting the yen basket to go and sweep, it has not swept that point yet. So it's looking more confusing on the yen basket. There's reason to sell, there's reason to buy. So for us, what we're going to be doing is that we're going to be trading what we are seeing in the markets at this time. And what we're seeing currently, if you look at the 1-hour time frame, you see that we are in a buy trend on the 1-hour time frame. That is what we are seeing currently on the 1-hour time frame. So we could be looking for more buys on the yen basket until we're proven otherwise. So when we see price break structure, when we see price breaking structure clearly, then we're going to be expecting it to now continuously sell. If not, we're just going to keep buying the yen basket. You can see that price has not broken any clear structure yet on the yen basket. Let me show you quickly. So you see, we have a few points here of interest. This is one. Okay, so this is 1 point of interest. This is second point of interest. Price hasn't broken any of it to any of this direction. So we're expecting and waiting to see what is going to happen around that level. But except to see a clear and definitive sell-off to this region, breaking these two structures, then our bias for the yen basket is going to continuously be a buy. So we're expecting buys on the yen basket. And when those buys materializes, we're expecting GBP JPY and Euro JPY to be selling. Okay, but unless price breaks this low, then we'll be expecting buys on GBP JPY and Euro JPY. Now, talking about GBP JPY, let's also look at it clearly. You can see that on the daily time frame, GBP JPY has been in a buy trend. Okay, GBP JPY has been in a buy trend, correlating with the sell trend that the yen basket has been in. But right now, we're seeing that the yen basket is gaining momentum to the upside. So we're expecting to see GBP JPY also losing momentum in that same vein to the downside. Now, looking at the 4-hour time frame, I can tell you clearly from what we're seeing in the market right now that GBP JPY would most likely be getting a good sell trend to the downside for the meantime. Okay, so we're looking forward to seeing sell-offs on GBP JPY to the downside. So you can look at the 1-hour time frame and other lower time frame or smaller time frames to see what is going to be happening there. For me right now on GBP JPY, I'm looking forward to seeing a sell-off a clear sell-off on GBP JPY, and then I'll be riding the sell all the way to the downside. So what I want to see right now is a good entry pattern, and once the entry pattern has printed out, I'll be taking a sell on GBP JPY, riding it all the way to the downside, because it's clearly a sell trend from what we've explained all the way from the higher time frame to this point. So for GBP JPY, we're expecting a sell. So you can be looking out for a sell trend on your various using your various entry patterns. Once you see a clear sell, you can take your sell to the downside. I also have similar bars for Euro JPY, but I'll favor a GBP JPY sell rather than a Euro JPY sell. The reason for that is because GBP JPY has given me a confirmation of the sell, but Euro JPY's confirmation is not yet clear. You can only see it on maybe the 1 hour time frame where price broke the structure right here. But aside from that, it's not so clear on the sell bias. So for GBP JPY, I'll be willing to take my sell right away. But for Euro JPY, until I see the sweep of this low before I take a sell trade. So until I see a sweep of this low on Euro JPY, I would be watching it and waiting to see what's going to happen at the end of the day. So for GBP JPY, I'm looking very bearish. I want to sell GBP JPY. Euro JPY, I'll sit on my hands until it breaks this trend. And then for gold, like we analyzed earlier, we're going to be looking for a buy on gold. Okay, we're looking for a buy from either these two places or when price breaks above here. So this is the analysis that we have for today on gold, GBP JPY, and Euro JPY. As usual, when these trades start materializing, I'm going to share the markup on the Telegram group. So make sure you are part of the Telegram group. You can see the description, or you can see the direction to get to the Telegram group from the description on this video if you're watching on YouTube. And from any other social media platforms you're watching, you can always DM us to get access to the Telegram group. All right, so this is where we're going to bring in an end to today's market color. And we just have two brief announcements to make before we wrap up today's session. First announcement is for those who are in and within the city of Abuja. We're going to be having our Traders Bootcamp in Abuja on the 2nd of August, 2025. And what we usually do in Traders Bootcamp is that we teach so many things for free. Last year, we taught various trading strategy for free. That was like the first time we ever coming out in public to teach our trading strategy. So for 2 days, people were counting the sessions and we taught trading strategies for free. This year, we're doing the same thing again. We're going to be teaching you a whole lot during this period. We're going to also publish the schedules we're going to be having and all the things we're going to be teaching very soon. So if you're within the city of Abuja or you're in the city of Abuja, you have a trader friend who is around, make sure you tell them to book their calendars or mark their calendars and book the dates for the Traders Bootcamp. It's totally free. You will not have to pay any dime to get access to the bootcamp. There is a lot of things to be given away. We're not going to start mentioning all of them right now, but there is a whole lot to be given away. So make sure you attend the Traders Bootcamp and tell your friends as well to attend the Traders Bootcamp. All right. Now, if you're interested also in learning how to trade, you want to join our mentorship group. Now, this is aside the Traders Bootcamp. Traders Bootcamp is a one-day free event. Now, if you want to join the mentorship group where you're going to be learning how to trade using our various strategies, then make sure you DM us, especially if you're just new and you need someone to guide you continuously for a period of about 6 months on how to trade just like we do. Make sure you send us a DM so that we'll get you started on how to learn how to trade properly. Okay, so the Traders Bootcamp is going to be holding in Jabi in Abuja. So I believe the person who is asking, that is Usong, that is asking, I hope you are around Abuja. So the venue is in Jabi. We're going to be sharing the venue, the flyer. We're going to send the flyer on the group, and then you see all the other details about the bootcamp or regarding the bootcamp, right? So that is that for today. We're going to share all the details in the Telegram group. So if you're not there, make sure you join the Market Color Telegram group, okay? So thank you very much, everyone who joined today's Market Color. We're going to see you again by 2 p.m. so that we'll see a recap of all we've analyzed this morning and see how they'll be playing out for the rest of the day. Thank you very much for joining today's Market Color. I'm CJ. Have a wonderful day. Cheers and God bless.
We've been planning for this event for a very long time, and we are happy that it's finally holding. One of the things we're hoping to do is to show you the full side of FX. We want to change the standard of trading in this country. We want to put as much truth into it and show you the good, the bad, and the ugly.
I am very much happy. It's like this boot camp is only for me.
Before the session ended, I gained a lot of insight. I understood a lot of things. I'm just very grateful for this platform because I've never gotten such knowledge for free before.
We've been planning for this event for a very long time, and we are happy that it's finally holding. One of the things we're hoping to do is to show you the full side of FX. We want to change the standard of trading in this country. We want to put as much truth into it and show you the good, the bad, and the ugly.
I am very much happy. It's like this boot camp is only for me.
Before the session ended, I gained a lot of insight. I understood a lot of things. I'm just very grateful for this platform because I've never gotten such knowledge for free before.